this vlog sorted out this early this morning. I realized I didn't have to wake up that early to go to a domestic flight, so I thought I'd spend time. I woke up at 4 a.m. by the way. Not a good idea. It's 6:10 now. 20 minutes left in uploading, so we're getting there, but I can't. I'm gonna go now. For an 8:30 flight. But yeah, hopefully I can upload this at the airport. Last night was quite a game. My first ever game, Melbourne v Collingwood, and it was a thriller. It was a spectacle. The D's fans are sitting around, obviously didn't enjoy it as much. I don't like Collingwood either, but I wanted to see a good game, and I saw a good game, and fair play to Collingwood, they're on a good win streak. And I said this in videos before, like on my main channel in reactions. Collingwood have a way of beating Essendon and Melbourne. Those two teams, when they play against those two teams at the MCG, no matter what the form is, they've got a habit of beating them. Even last year Melbourne were incredible. They're by far the best team. Collingwood still beat them last year. So it's not a good bogey team to have. But yeah, great game. But I'm more excited for this one because it's my team. It's Hawthorn. I'm travelling to Tasmania to see the mighty Fighting Hawks. It's against Gold Coast, sure. But I'm very excited because it's my team. I'm so excited. My first Hawthorn game, my second ever AFL game, and it's in Launceston. I'm going to the Cataract Gorge first. There's a cruise there. I'm there almost all day. But yeah, I think after the game I'll head back to the airport anyway, even though that'll be very early. Maybe I can spend a couple hours finding a place to eat in town and then go to the airport. Flight's quite late, like 9:20 p.m. But I've got to get there at like 8. But still, like games in the afternoon, early afternoon, so I'll get back in time. Anyway, yeah, Hawthorn hoodie, Hawthorn hat. You know how it is. It's the iconic Hawthorn hat. It was the first AFL cap that I bought from when I started. Not when I started, like just after I started. The 2017 season was when I got this. I'm fully kitted out, you know, hoodie, hat. I mean, even wearing a yellow vest and yellow tip socks. So I'm fully. I don't know why I'm turning it out. I'm fully prepared. Although my short socks are yellow and black. So they're more like Richmond, but still. Anyway, let me head to the airport. By the way, Melbourne's quite convenient in a lot of ways, especially for airports. For both of your airports, Avalon's the other one. I'm not using that yet, but I'm using that this week. There's a bus from my hotel's near Southern Cross Station. At the station, I think it's called Sky Bus. I came here from the airport using it. It's every 6 minutes from like 4 a.m. onwards. It's so useful. It's not that expensive. It's a lot cheaper than a taxi, and it takes you to the airport. Like, well, what more could you want?
Actually, gate 5 is supposed to gate 5 into later.
What time is it?
I love how you can just go anywhere. But it's very cold in Tasmania. You got to keep yourself hydrated no matter the weather. So a litre of Evian just to be sure. The Wi-Fi here is incredible, by the way. I uploaded my vlog within like 5-10 minutes. I looked away at my phone for a bit, turned back, and uploaded. I'm just like, what? It was on 64%. Okay then. Anyway, flight's gonna depart whenever it departs. Less than an hour now. Taxis at the airport. Plenty of Hawks fans, by the way, and a Gold Coast fan I saw on the plane. They're all waiting for a taxi. I just thought I'd order an Uber using the airport Wi-Fi, and the Uber pickup point is somewhere this way. Yeah, got 50 minutes till my cruise. My flight got delayed because of a broken toilet by an hour. I hope I'm not late to my cruise because of this. Now that's an incredible view. The pickup zone is here. The Gold Coast fan is also here. Just me and him.
And somebody kicked a goal, you'd be yelling your heads off. So shall we say that again?
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It was known as the King's Wharf, and this was like the industrial mega hub of industry for Tasmania. On the right-hand side, they had warehouses, and added another Peppers was labelled A. If you walk along that pontoon, you come to put that hotel on top of it. So all they've done is put a subfloor. I've had one for a while. That float there, which is the left-hand side. If you haven't noticed, they do things a little bit differently down here in Tassie. On the vessel, sunk that entrepreneur brought that vessel trading today. It's a mirror reflected image of the bridge right along. The second one is on bluestone dolerite. Each span weighs 127 tonne. Way should be. Volunteers came in the next day, started to dig it. I'd have loved to have taken you right up there, guys, but the boss wouldn't let me. To be good at maths to figure that out. That's a lot of weight, a lot of water. So if you're a bona fide legitimate artist, you can rent every morning. You don't have to like opera to enjoy it, man. It's pretty cool. On the right hand side over here, you can see the large rock to the right. Look, has some moss on the top. There's a shackle through here, like as in the last one, 2016. The pre-race, before they started getting into it, there's so much power and energy behind it. In the 19th...
That was a nice cruise. Wasn't too bad. I think I see the stadium from here. I think I can walk here. I think I see it. I mean, maps also says in that direction, so it must be it. I bought myself a Tasmanian t-shirt, and cap was related to the cruise. The t-shirt had animals pissing in a toilet. It looked quite funny, so I thought, but I'll show you when I get back to my hotel at the end of the vlog. But yeah, it's a nice little walk to the stadium, and there should be enough time to get some food and then get to my seat, and I'll show you my view. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going back to the gorge. I don't know what else to do aside from that boat tour, but I've got time after the game. Don't know what I'm going to do in that time, but yeah. My flight back is Jetstar. Look at it. Just look at it. There was a lot of history I learned about Launceston in that cruise. The guy was very, very good. He was very good guide. I haven't needed this power bank yet on this holiday apart from the plane, but I'm going to use it now. It'll charge my phone and during the walk. It's a good thing. This thing is a lifesaver, has been on holiday, and it will be now. Just being able to charge your phone that conveniently while you're walking, it's elite. It's elite. And the battery's long enough to charge my phone fully for twice. So it's perfect. It's perfect for any day trip, really. And I've gone on a few of those this year. Apparently this place changes tide every 6 hours, so high tide and low tide. And during low tide, some boats just can't move. They're beached. That's pretty crazy. I also learned that rivers can't have tides, so it would be an estuary. It is an estuary, even though it's called a river, but it's not a river because it has a tide. I never knew there was a difference. Now I understand a bit more about River Thames in London, because there's River Thames and then there's Thames Estuary at the end of it. I'm just like, why is it called that? Now I know. This place is beautiful. Like, you can have a peaceful getaway here for a weekend. The tour guide said this is the best playground he'd ever seen. Apparently it's for kids and adults, and you don't need kids of your own to go there. I wouldn't go there, but it actually sounds pretty cool. Views of us. This is a nice town, you know. When I think Tasmania, when I used to think of Tasmania, I used to think of like a lot of green. There is a lot of green, but like I just thought it was just trees, fields and forests. But actually there's towns. I mean, I knew people would live here, but I'm just saying I didn't realise there's actually a decent amount of things here to see and do. Wherever I go, I always see a Bunnings. I see a hammer there. I bet you just sell, you know, you sell home DIY gardening sort of stuff. We have something for that in England. It's called Home Base. A bit more boring than Bunnings. Bunnings is a more exciting name though. If I lived in Australia and I needed some time off and just to chill, just away from stress, I just come here, get a hotel and just chill looking at the view all day. It's very relaxing. Look, there's floodlights. I wonder what could possibly be there. What this place needs is a good internet signal, because mine hasn't been too great. Then again, it might be just mine, but still, yeah. I kind of prefer city life, to be honest, but this is nice. It's interesting, on my cruise there was a Port Adelaide fan. He was just sitting there in his Port Adelaide jacket, you know, just enjoying his time. Wonder if he's here for the footy as well. I don't know. He could be, it's possible, but he's not watching Hawthorn. So I've seen as many Port Adelaide fans as Gold Coast fans in Launceston, and Gold Coast are the ones that are playing here. But yeah, some Hawthorn fans also were on the cruise with me, so I'm not the only one that had the idea of going on that cruise and then heading off to the stadium. It's a nice looking place. There it is, in all its glory. It was great. Could not finish my chips. Large was just way too much. I was like halfway through, I was just like, you know what? Let's find the nearest bin. 10 minutes till the game starts. They'll probably start coming out soon, so let me get to my seat and go get my bag checked as well. So that's another thing, but I should get there. I'm sitting in the Carlton Draw stand, so I heard it's a good place to sit. Phone is on 91% from 50. So elite. I've seen a D's fan, a Coast. I've seen multiple Coast fans. What's going on today? Even a Carlton fan as well.
And it's so easy to connect, you'll never run out of gentlemen, Hawks fans wearing our incredible 2022 Legends Guernsey, please welcome to the field, the mighty Fighting Hawks! And obviously with Dylan, we got a great, very bright future at the Hawthorn Football Club. All the best to Dylan this afternoon.
Buy some things. I saw a nice hoodie, cool hat. Then I thought, you know what, I'm going to save myself Waverley Park. I'm counting on a lot of good things being there at Hawks Nest over there instead of here. I bought a Fanta Orange though, because I needed a drink. It's half time now, and pretty good so far. I feel like there's some parts of the game we could have done better, but we're still doing better than Gold Coast are, and we've got a decent margin lead. It's not as big as we'd like it to be. Gold Coast scored some good goals. Basically, their first goal was a great set shot. But yeah, so far, so good result-wise. Could be playing better, but yeah, whole second half to go. Hopefully we just win the game. There's a nice different experience. Yesterday MCG, you get 20,000 people, loud atmosphere. This one is not anywhere near that level of loudness, but it's a good experience. Watching Hawthorn in Tasmania, it's pretty good, it's pretty fun. They're definitely sitting in the best, at least one of the best places, so yeah, bring on the second half. It's the Rozzers. We call them Rozzers in England. I don't know what you call them here. Good question actually. What's the slang word for police in Australia? I'm curious. I just thought I'd do it. Anyway, yeah, that was second half was quite stressful. I'm not gonna lie. Like watching us trying to hold on, we were not as good in the second half. First half we made mistakes in the first half. We were not perfect at all in any quarter today, I feel. Gold Coast always had a chance, always had a sniff, but we still had a 20-point margin and it could have been more in the first half. But the second half, there was just so much more mistakes. Gold Coast played better as well. So, not a great combo. They've got it much closer. Luckily, we held on in the end, but third quarter especially, I think we were poor. And fourth quarter, not that much better. But I'm glad we got enough to hold on because it was getting a bit too intense at the end. Close games are great, but not so much when it's your team. But I'm glad we won. So I saw a classic last night and my team winning today. Tomorrow, first game at Marvel. And next week, I'm trying to go to 5 games. So, including Hawthorn Richmond at the MCG, that's going to be huge. So, yeah, in terms of today, though, I think vlog-wise, we're almost done. All I'll do left, like, I've got hours here. I might either, like, have a walk, then get to the airport, chill somewhere, get to the airport, or just get to the airport and chill there. Find something to eat at some point in the day. Not now, though. But yeah, vlog-wise, we're almost done. So yeah, this has been a good day. I'm glad I did this. And yeah, it's not the last of my day trips, but it's the last of my interstate AFL games. The rest of the games I go to, either at MCG or Marvel. All of them next weekend or tomorrow on Sunday. So yeah, let's skip to wherever we skip to. The taxi rank. Right there. How convenient. On Uber anyway, just because it's just an easy online card payment. It just suits me more for budgeting because it doesn't come out of my budget for the holidays. Convenience, and then there's this fantastic Just like that, the vlog is edited. 3 hours to my flight. It's the only flight taken off tonight after 6 p.m. No wonder the airport's empty. When I was filming the players leaving at the end of full time, someone just at me on Twitter saying they spotted me in the broadcast. So I need to look back on that. I was also on the big screen at the MCG yesterday as well, but that wasn't on TV. That was just like they were just showing people on the screens, and I was on the big screen at the MCG last night as well, but I didn't realize it until it was gone, and Kat told me we were on the big screen. I was daydreaming at the time. Also not been recognised yet. You know, I once got recognised at Arsenal Stadium because I did an unboxing of a membership pack. I got noticed for that. Haven't been noticed in an AFL game yet. I have met some subscribers, but obviously that's from previous contact. So I'm curious to know if it might happen or not. You never know, I might bump into one of you. The person at Redlegs actually noticed my Arsenal hat. The security guard to get into Redlegs, there was a guy there when we were leaving, going to our seats. He was like, "You're not allowed here, you're Arsenal." He's a West Ham fan, so yeah, but we won, we beat Crystal Palace as well, so it's a double win on this Saturday. Anyway, yeah, I need to show you that t-shirt that I bought at the cruise ship. Well, yeah, I need to show you that t-shirt later on, but apart from that, this vlog is done, mate. I fell asleep at the airport in Launceston for about an hour, and someone woke me up just in time. That could have gone haywire. Got on the plane, fell asleep, like I sat down, give about maybe 2 minutes, I dozed off, and then the next thing I know, I'm getting woken up by a staff member. Everyone's off the plane. I'm the last one on the plane, I'm still asleep. I slept through the entire flight and then some. Just felt a little bit embarrassed there because there was like 5 people on the plane looking at me as if when I was just, you know, sleepwalking off the plane. I don't think I'm going to edit the rest of this. I've edited most of it anyway, but I'm going to wake up and edit it because I need my sleep, although I still got a bus ride left, so let me get on that bus. I've seen this version of a Kit Kat, so I thought I'd get it. Anyway, this is the t-shirt I was on about, When Nature Calls. I just thought it looked funny and I thought I'd get it, so yeah, there we go. That's the vlog. Goodbye, I'm tired.